name's Christian Conzel. I'm the director of esports here at Missouri Western. I asked a few of my students if they could take a little time out of their days to talk to you all about the good and bad of social media. And I really hope that through their perspective, it helps you all and maybe helps reframe the question from is social media good or bad to how can we use it for good?
My name is James Calhoun. I am a Missouri Western esports Fortnite coach. I'm here to talk about a few aspects of social media that I believe are important. Getting involved in our community is one of the great ways to build relationships, and I believe that social media can help with that a ton. For those that are nervous about leaving their comfort zone, they now have a way to find opportunities to get involved in their community. Instead of having to talk to people about recruitment, finding those same groups through social media is a lot easier. Some people who have moved here without any prior knowledge of the university or campus, like myself, now have a chance to pursue a program to their liking without having to talk to unfamiliar faces, because that's no fun at all. Obviously, mine is esports. And for those that tend to be more on the shy side, this is a way for them to open up and become more outgoing and show a lot more personality through messages and posts rather than dealing with face-to-face interactions, which can be intimidating. Now, it's important to remember that social media is a great tool that we use consistently, but also we can use it too much. It's easy to get too comfortable using social media as communication rather than face-to-face, but although it may be easier, in-person communication is one of the great tools that we use throughout our life. Not only does it allow the communicators to put a face to a name, but the ability to understand body language and facial expression can help you further your career in whatever career you decide in the future. Now, it's important to balance your social media communication with your in-person communication. Without this balance, you may find yourself in a difficult situation when trying to understand context of a conflict. Whether this be online or in a friend group, having the ability to understand both sides of the communication can help resolve a problem before it even starts.
Hey guys, I'm Cody McLaughlin. I'm the varsity Fortnite manager, and I'm just here to let you guys know a couple things of why social media is good. One of them being to stay connected with your family, check up and see how they're doing, and communicate with them. At being at college, it's one of the things that keeps me going. I get to see my family, talk to them, send them back and forth messages and videos I find online. Another thing is having fun, especially with a lot of apps that involve social media and gaming. And I get to stay connected with my friends that way too, ones at other campuses, schools, any of that kind of stuff, especially back at home. But to me, really, technology helps out a lot during college. And other than that, guys, have a great day.
Hey, my name is Zephan O'Connor, and I'm a player for the esports program at Missouri Western. I play for the League of Legends varsity team, and I'm here to talk to you about the pros of online banking and bill pay, as well as the benefits of remote employment thanks to online and social media benefits. Being able to manage bank accounts online makes it easy to make saving and doing exactly what you want with your money very easy and flexible. That, coupled with how easy it is to pay bills quickly and securely, make it so you don't have to go out of your way to the other side of town to drop off a payment. You can do the exact same thing with a couple of clicks on your phone. The only way to make that more convenient was if you didn't even need to leave your home to make the money you deposit, which is also an option. With everything going on in the world, remote employment is even more desirable since it can be easily safer and more comfortable being in your own house. Even without taking that into account, it's also great for if you don't have transportation or if you just have a very busy schedule and the time to get to work conflicts with that in some way. Even if you do drive, you save a good amount on work transportation, letting you spend less of what you're making just to get the gas to go to work.
Hi guys, my name is Courtney and I'm a member of the Overwatch esports team for Missouri Western. I'm also a part-time streamer, meaning that I have made social media my job. There's a good chance that some of you guys might want to do the same. I'm here to tell you that it's entirely possible. There are millions and millions of jobs for young people on the internet right now. The internet is also a very fun and exciting place for you to meet people that are like you and people that are different than you and share your ideas and beliefs. But with the good also comes the bad. Regardless of how small or large your internet presence is, there's always a chance that you're going to come across an internet troll. As a part-time streamer, I have to deal with harassment all the time. But there are things that you can do in these cases. You can ignore them, which isn't always very easy. You can block them, or you can report them. It's important to remember that you are representing yourself and possibly any organizations that you are in while you are speaking on the internet. So please remember to always be safe with what you say, and good luck!
Hi guys, my name's Jordan and I'm a player for the esports program here at Missouri Western. I'm currently a player for the Fortnite varsity team, and I wanted to take some time to tell you guys about some good and bad things to be aware of while using the great tool we have called the internet. The first thing I want to talk about, which is part of the good side of the internet, is that there is a huge opportunity to be creative online. Whether you like doing film, photography, drawing, painting, or music, or any other creative outlet, really. There are huge communities out there who want to see your artwork, want to see your creativity, give you feedback, help you become a better creator. I personally make some music and videos that I post on the internet, and the internet is an amazing place to share anything you make. And there's plenty of people out there who want to see what you have to create. No matter what kind of creative activity you're interested in, there's a huge community for it, and for me, that's definitely one of the best things the internet has given us the opportunity to have. But there are also some bad things about the internet that I want to go over, which includes the risk of having your personal info shared online. So it's important to be very careful about who you talk to and what you share online. While there are a lot of great, nice people on the internet, there are also a few bad apples that like to spoil the fun for everyone. So when you're posting online, it seems really easy to just post anything you want, your house, your friends, and stuff like that. But if you're not careful, it's very easy for people to find out like where you live, who your parents are, who your friends are, and all kinds of stuff like that. So you really have to be really safe with stuff you post online and make sure you're not revealing too much information, because there is a lot of people on the internet that really would just like to ruin your day. So you have to be really careful about that. But yeah, that's what I wanted to go over for you guys. Thanks for listening, and everyone stay safe.
Hi, my name is Heather. I'm a varsity esports player at YWCA for League of Legends. I play ADC. Today, I want to talk to you about spending too much time on the internet and being disconnected from the real world. It can be easy to spend hours looking at your phone, laptop, or anything you might use to get on the internet. It can come at a price though. Spending hours on the internet makes it easy to disconnect from the real world and forget to do your important tasks. The best thing to do is to take breaks. Go outside for a walk, go on a bike ride, hang out with a friend or family member.
Hi, my name is Nicholas Jackson, and I am the League of Legends student coach at Missouri Western State University. Today, I'd like to take a minute to talk with you guys about reduced productivity due to things like social media. One of the things that a lot of people don't realize about social media is how much time it consumes out of our lives every day. Just we think, oh yeah, 5 seconds, I'll get on social media. But the issue is, especially when we go to social media right now, it's election time. There's tons of stuff about the election. I'm not saying don't be well informed, but at the same time, you got to remember there's tons of stories every which way. So that takes up time. Second, let's say you're scrolling through it and you're like, oh my God, this is boring. You're more likely to refresh instead of just, closing out that app and going somewhere else, doing, anything like homework. Homework's super boring compared to being on Facebook and looking at drama or laughing at people being stupid, right? Let's just be real. A long time ago, I had a whole lot of trouble being very productive in my life, and I used to try and blame it on so many different other things. Today I'm just tired. No, it's just my ADHD acting up. I don't have a problem with social media. That sort of thing. But it's funny because even though I still don't take medication for my ADHD, And, you know, I'm a father now. I rarely ever get a good night's sleep. Me making sure that all social media is shut off before I try and do homework, or like making sure that I'm not trying to like do too much in the background. You know, I have a set playlist for when I'm trying to do music, or like, you know, work on the schedule for our team, or, you know, when I'm going to work. You know, I make sure that social media is not about to slow me down, or, you know, make sure that I'm not giving 100% by like just being a bad influence in my life. Now, I'm not saying, you know, you never need social media, you don't need friends, you don't need to connect with people. You do. There should always be a time where that you set aside for social media, and there should be a time that you set aside to work. Because at the end of the day, you know, when you're working, it should be 100% on work. And you got to remember that at the end of the day, if you don't like, you know, the amount of progress that you're getting, a lot of the times it's the effort, or like outside influences that are slowing down your progress. So just a quick tip from myself, you know, if you're about to sit down to do some homework or other things, be sure and log out of Facebook, log out of Reddit, Instagram, anything else. Just make sure that social media doesn't have a chance to stop you from doing the best work that you possibly can. All right, you guys have a good day.